Let's start with the truth that no one teaches you. In school, you're allowed to change. You're allowed to evolve. You're allowed to become someone new, even if the world only knows the old version of you, especially after loss, especially after a layoff, especially after a season that stripped away everything familiar, because here's what they don't tell you about losing a job. It doesn't just end a paycheck. It ends an identity, a rhythm, a role you got used to playing, even if it wasn't the right fit anymore. So what now? Now you rebrand, not just your resume, or just your LinkedIn, not just your title or tagline, but you rebrand your mindset, your energy, your definition of success, your entire relationship with work. And you don't do it to impress. You do it to feel aligned, to feel whole, to feel like your next chapter actually reflects your true self. Anti-clockwise arrows. What does career rebrand really mean? It's not about pretending to be someone you're not. It's not about polishing your past to make it look perfect. It's not about spinning your story into something fake. It's about reclaiming your voice. It's about being honest. That version of me worked for that CISO, but now I've grown, I've evolved. I see things differently, and I'm ready to show up from a deeper place. It's about creating coherence between who you are internally and how the world experiences you externally. It's not a marketing move. It's a soul shift, and it can change everything. Small diamond step 1. Get clear on who you are now. The first step in any rebrand is self-awareness. Ask yourself, what do I care about now that I didn't before? What values feel non-negotiable? What kind of work would I be proud to look back on? 10 years from now, what roles are? Industries truly align with how I want to live. Maybe you've been in survival mode so long, you forgot what joy at work feels like. Maybe you stayed in a role that never really fit because it paid the bills. Maybe, just maybe, this layoff cracked something open, and now you get to tell the truth. You get to say, this is who I am now, and this is what I want moving forward. Because you can't build a new career on an outdated identity. You change, let your career change with you. Small diamond step 2, reframe your narrative. Tell the story you want to lead with the next step. Own your story, all of it. Or just the wins, not just the highlights, but the pivots, the breaks, the losses, the lessons. Here's how to reframe instead of I got laid off. Say, I've taken this time to realign with my deeper values and find the kind of work where I can make the greatest impact. Instead of I'm unemployed, say I'm in a transition phase, actively exploring opportunities that better ally with who I become. Instead of hiding the gap on your resume, say this chapter taught me resilience, clarity, and visio. I'm coming back with more focus than ever. You don't have to defend your past. You just have to define your present. Because when you believe your story has value, other people will too. Small diamond step 3. Audit your online presence. Let it reflect the real you. Your digital footprint matters, especially now. Pull up your LinkedIn, your portfolio, your about page, even your email signature. Ask, does this reflect the person I am now? The value I bring, the energy I want to lead with? If the answer is no, it's time to update. Here's what to shift: headline right, pointing arrow, not just your old title. Make it a mission, a voice, a vibe. Example: helping mission-driven brands tell unforgettable stories. Or product leader, mental health advocate, builder of resilient teams. About section right, pointing arrow, tell the truth. Share your why, write like a human posts, right? Pointing arrow, share what you're learning, what you believe, what you're creating or reflecting. People want real, not just updates. This isn't about trying to go viral. This is about making your presence undeniably authentic. You are not invisible, you are becoming unforgettable, but only when you stop hiding. Small diamond step 4, upskill with purpose. Or panic, let's talk about learning. Because after job loss, it's tempting to run straight to the first course. You find certifications, boot camps, webinars, masterclasses. It's easy to feel like you need to catch up. But here's the truth. You don't need more letters after your name. You need alignment. So, instead of signing up for every new thing out of fear, ask, what skill would genuinely light me up to master? What knowledge would expand me, even if I didn't get a job from it right away? What learning would deepen my long-term value or just give me a quick fix? Maybe it's a UX course, Maybe it's finally learning how to pitch yourself. Maybe it's emotional intelligence, or storytelling, or negotiation, or leadership. Whatever it is, let your learning be LED by purpose. Don't panic, you're not starting over. You're sharpening the tool set for your next level self. And trust me, growth is always a good look. Small diamond step 5. Show up before you feel ready. Rebranding yourself isn't about waiting for perfectio. It's about showing up in motio. There's a myth that says once I feel confident, then I'll start posting. Once I know exactly what I want, then I'll start networking. Once I look like a polished expert, then I'll pitch myself. But here's the reality. Clarity comes from Arctio, or before it you find your voice by using it. You build confidence by being visible. Even when you're shaky, you make connections by reaching out before you feel 100% sure what you're asking for. So post that idea, reach out to that perso. Share that project you made. Update your About Me section, even if it's still evolving. Because your career rebrand isn't just a campaign, it's a practice. And consistency beats polish every single time. Small diamond step 6. Design your comeback energy. Let's get real for a second. Your skills are important. Your resume is important. Your experience is important. But do you know what people remember most? Your energy. So ask yourself, how do I want to feel as I re-enter the professional world? What version of me am I choosing to bring into interviews, emails, posts, meetings? How do I want people to experience me? Not just as a candidate, but as a presence. Design your energy like you would design a brand. Tone calm, curious, bold, warm, pace measured. Fast thinking, deep and reflective presence. Gentle authority, quiet fire. Clear intention. This isn't about acting. It's about embodying who you truly are. Now that you've shed the roles that no longer fit. This is your comeback energy. And when it's aligned, people feel it. They trust it, they're drawn to it. They want to work with it. Seedling final message, you're not just rebranding. You're rebirthing, let's be honest. Most people never take the time to rethink their career. They stay in what's comfortable, what's expected, what's safe. But not you, you've been cracked open by change. By loss, by disappointment. And now you have a chance most people never get. To rebuild on your own terms. To return to yourself, to rise with truth. Or titles, this is more than a rebrand. It's a rebirth. You are not the same person who got that last job. You are wiser, sharper, braver. You are not chasing a career anymore. You are curating one. You are not desperate to belong. You are choosing where you want to lead. So walk forward like someone who knows their worth. Because even if the world hasn't seen your full potential yet, you have, and that's all you need to begin a guy.